Welcome back to my channel. My name is Milkshake Matty, and here we talk about everything crypto. And today we are talking about the Pi network coin, and in particular, the Pi map that's on the browser. That shows you locations locally to you or anywhere in the globe that you want to look where you can spend your Pi network coins. And there's a problem. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button. We got just under 500 likes on the last video. Not the last video, the one before that. I want to see if I can bust through the 500 mark. So please hit that like button. And if you press the bell button as well, you're going to know straight away as soon as I do a live stream or I'll do another video. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell button while you're at it. Thanks to everybody that's been tuning in and watching. I appreciate every single one of you. We've been playing a little game on videos recently where I've been asking you to put in the comments exactly where you're from in terms of which country. And also, let me know what your favorite cryptocurrencies are. If you're watching this video, you're probably into the Pi network. But is there other cryptocurrencies you're into? Because that might influence which cryptocurrencies I talk about on future videos. So let me know in the comments which country you're from and what's your top 3 favorite cryptos. Also, let me know how you've discovered me. I've got a decent following over on TikTok. I get around 10 million views a month. And I know a lot of you have followed me over here. But let me know, have you discovered me from TikTok and then followed me over here? Or have you discovered me through scrolling on the YouTube app and I am brand new to you? So let me know in the comments. Let's go and look at the Pi network price as it stands right now. What you're looking at here is the trading chart for Pi network coin on TradingView. And what we can see here is we can see a downward trend continually, and it's still continuing the downward trend. We're currently sat at 56 cents. However, if we zoom in just a little bit, we can pretty much see that over the last 4 days, it's gone sideways. In fact, really the 5 days, it's from the bottom of the 5th day ago, moving that way. Yes, we've had downs. Yes, we've had ups. Yes, we've had a few more downs, but pretty much it's going sideways. And compared to other cryptocurrencies, that's faring pretty well. I know it probably doesn't feel like it's pretty well, but considering how much other cryptocurrencies are lost over that period of time, I think we're in a good position. What you're looking at here is the top 100 cryptos by market cap. And as you can see, it is a sea of red. It is all over the place. So if you're looking at the Pi network and it is down today, just remember, it's a complete cryptocurrency trend. This is not specific to the Pi network. I've been thinking over the last few days about the Pi network, about its usage moving forward, about people spending the coins within the ecosystem and within the community, because that's new for me. Because usually when you have a cryptocurrency, you either need to swap it into cash to go and spend it on whatever you want, or if you do buy things through cryptocurrency by using one of the crypto cards. I personally have one. I'll probably do a video on those at some point. I personally have one, and I feel really I like it when I do get to go and buy something, even if it's only a coffee and I'm using Bitcoin or whatever it will be. But the Pi has got something different. We've got a community of people that can advertise their products and services, and we can literally search for those on the Pi map. But there is a problem. So if you look at the screen under here, I have picked the biggest city to where I live, which is Birmingham. For those of you that don't know England or the UK, Birmingham is the second biggest city in my country. Birmingham has a population of around 2 million people. I know for some of you that are from a much bigger country than us, that will think that's not a very big city. But for my country, that's a big city. It's the second biggest. Only London is bigger. But look how many places there are on the Pi map that you can spend. Now, if you look at this red circle around here, that's like a massive giant ring road of motorways that go around the city. And inside here is what most people would class as proper Birmingham. There are other areas around here that would be called Birmingham as well. But this really, when people think of Birmingham, this is where it is. Now, I've chosen not to click on these people, because when you click on it, it opens up, and once you look at the extra information, some of them have got their home addresses on there and their phone numbers, and I just didn't think it was appropriate to share that on this live stream. But just look at it. There's 1, 2, 3 within the city centre of Birmingham. Remember, this is a major city in the UK. Now, let me tell you what I saw. I don't want to name these people. I also didn't want to expose their home address or their mobile telephone numbers on YouTube. I didn't think that was appropriate. Maybe they'd want me to. I don't know. But maybe they'd get some free publicity from it. I don't know. But I didn't think it was the right thing to do, because they might not even realise that's public. They might not even realise that somebody like me could record that and pump it out with their home addresses to everybody. So I'm not going to do it. But let me tell you what the 3 in the city centre were, and they all did the same thing. If you don't believe me, go to the Pi map, Go into the middle of the country of England, zoom in, you'll see Birmingham, zoom into the Birmingham city centre and you'll see them. You can click on them yourself, but I'll tell you what they do. All of them are advertising that they will sell Pi coins and you can pay them via PayPal. All of them are saying the same thing. Not one of them is offering a service. Not one of them is offering a product. They are literally trying to sell Pi Network coins via payment from PayPal. That is not what this is supposed to be. The usage in my country, in the biggest city closest to me, is zero. Because I was looking for somewhere so that I could go to it. I was hoping for a coffee shop or a shop or anything. I would have made a video of me going to their place of business and me purchasing something with the Pi Network coins. And I'd have done it because, first of all, I would have found that really interesting. And also, I think it'd have been good content to show, look, it's working. But it's not. Now, I did look closer to home to where I am, and there was a few people offering stuff like tech support, somebody offered to do web design. But when you look at the biggest city close to me, there wasn't one business offering anything of any substance that I could do something with. For me, that's a problem. So it begs the question, what can the Pi network do about that? First of all, I think those people that have got listings trying to sell Pi network coins like that should have their listings removed. Now, if you are one of those people that's got something like that, then I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying that I don't think that's the way it should be. Now, just because I think that doesn't mean it's right, but that's just my opinion. This ecosystem, if it gets swamped with people doing that, they'll stop looking. So, for instance, if I go and look at it again in 4 months' time, and instead of 3 people or 4 people trying to sell Pi coins, there's 20, and there's still no usage for me. There's still no shops I can go to. There's still no cafes or restaurants I can go and buy some food or whatever it will be. Then I will stop looking because it will become pointless. And we don't want that to happen. We want the Pi map to have good usage for people to go, right, where can I go to spend some Pi Network coins and support the ecosystem and support the Pi Network community? Because for me, that's a failure. This then made me think maybe I should look in different places. So I'm going on holiday in the summer, taking my family, and we're going to Marbella in Spain. Marbella is a major tourist destination and it's a pretty big residential area as well. So there's a lot of people there. So I searched that area to see what can I spend Pi Network coins on? Because again, I'd first of all enjoy doing it. I would feel like I'm contributing to the community. And also it'll be a good video to make. So I've had a look in Marbella. And in the entire of the region of Marbella, remember this is a place that has millions of tourists a year. There's two things that you can that are advertising on the Pi map in the entire region of Marbella. This is a place where there are, I don't even know the number, there will be thousands of restaurants and cafes, which potentially, if one of them was a Pi miner, could take Pi Network coin for their services. And if I'm honest, that's what I expected. There's also quite a heavy, on that coast of Spain, quite a heavy Oriental community. So we're looking Chinese, Vietnamese, Thai, where they've got restaurants and businesses and shops. And I thought, honestly, in my head, I thought, there's probably going to be one there. And there wasn't. There was only 2 people advertised on the whole of the Pi map in the entire of the Marbella region. One of them, I clicked on it, and again, I'm not going to show you on screen, had no information. So they said they're going to sell something, but didn't even say what it was. They just had their name, and you could inquire. So God knows what they're doing. And the other one, this one had a usage. Let's go and look at it. This is one just outside Marbella. They are King BE90. Now I'm saying their name is because they're the first one I found, which actually is trying to deliver something to the community. And they do personal delivery of tyres for electric scooters. Now, it's quite a niche that, but you suppose you need to remember just how many people probably use electric scooters in that region, and it will be massive because Marbella is basically a city. It's also a sunshine destination, and electric scooters are also legal in Spain. So they are everywhere. So I should imagine this person has the ability to do that. Maybe they've got a scooter shop already and they've thought, you know what? I can deliver people's tyres for when they've got a problem. So I'm going to put it there. So fair play to that person. They have tried to come up with something that they can use the Pi Network coin for and add to the community. And I like that. So to summarise, one major city in the UK, and one major destination in Spain for millions of tourists from all over the world, especially Europe. And I found one person that will deliver me electric scooter tires. It's not what the dream was. What is going to happen moving forward, I don't know. I think, first of all, the people that are selling coins, I'm not sure if that should be there. It's probably not my call to decide whether they definitely should or shouldn't be there. It just doesn't feel like it's in the spirit of what it's supposed to be used for. But let me know in the comments what you think. Is that okay to have that usage? Because I promise you, if I keep checking the Pi map, and that is what the offering is, I'll stop using the Pi map. I will stop looking. I promise you, it will happen. However, if I do find businesses that have usage and I can go there and be involved in the community and spend my Pi coins and make content on it, I'll be doing it. Maybe you've got a business in the Midlands of the UK, United Kingdom, especially in England, in the Midlands. If you've got a business that's going to take Pi coins, let me know in the comments, because you know what? I'll probably land and make some content, and you'll get some completely free exposure to the Pi network community. Let me know in the comments, because right now I am struggling. The same as in Marbella. If you know somebody in Marbella that has potentially got the ability to do that but hasn't launched it yet, let me know, because I'll land. Almost definitely. Not 100%. I can't overpromise. There is a very good chance that if there's somewhere that I can make some content of me doing that, I will land on that business and spend some money. Maybe it's just a case of it's too early. Maybe we're still too much of in our infant stage of the network for it to have any proper usage. Now, I'm very aware there are other regions in the world where there's more, but I looked at those too. It wasn't overwhelming when you looked. It just isn't. But hopefully we can get there one day. I think the best hope we've got for us to be able to spend our Pi Network coins is to get it on one of the systems that you can have a crypto card, like a crypto.com card or a Revolut card, where you can look, where you can have your cryptocurrency available to you, and you can choose which cryptocurrency you want to pay for, and you can buy anything using your card. At the moment, that looks like the most obvious route, and I think that if Pi core team do get a business arrangement with one of the systems like that globally, or even invent their own. Maybe they can invent their own crypto card that we can spend anywhere at terminals using a Visa or a MasterCard type system. Maybe that's the future. Because right now, the dream that we all had is not a reality. But maybe, as I said, it's just too early. Maybe I'm just looking a little bit too soon. Maybe I was expecting too much. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Have you checked the town or the city that you're in? What have you got available to you? Were you overwhelmed and you thought, oh my God, this is amazing. This is better than I thought. Or like me, were you underwhelmed and you were a bit like, oh, not a lot for me to do with it around here. Because right now, the best thing for people to do is either hold their coins until it's ready, or if they do want to sell their coins, send it to their exchange, cash out into their bank. But that wasn't what we thought was going to happen. There are a percentage of people that will want to do that no matter what. But people like me would definitely want to be involved and support people in the community and their businesses by spending my Pi Network coins in their establishment. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, also hit the bell button. Remember, we're going for 500 likes today. I'll be so happy if we bust that 500 mark. I really, really will. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you on the next video. Pi to the moon? I'll let you decide.